All right. Hello, everybody. No one's in there. And that is Lucian in the background trying to annoy me, and it's working.
Are you going live yet?
I'm already live.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I hope no one heard that. That would be awkward.
Well, I'm sure they did, or when they rewatch the video, they will. Mm-hmm. Hi, long-haired, skinny-eyed toe. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Doing some readings. We'll wait for folks to filter in. Hi, Katie. How are you? How's everybody's day? Oh, we got 4 folks in here. Woohoo! Hi, Opal. How are you? Lucy, Opal says hi. No? I said Opal says hi.
Oh, hi!
That's how much attention he pays to me.
Sorry.
I could sit in this house and yell, fire!
Oh,
Huh?
Can I do a PCD?
What the hell's a PCD?
Public service announcement. Well, actually,
Oh, a PSA.
PSA. Well, actually, isn't it even a public service announcement?
I don't know what you're doing.
Hi, guys. I'm
Hi.
here just for a split second.
Hi, Arlene. And hi, Lady Blind Wolf. Okay, you've got the floor.
Just kidding. I'll say it halfway through because I need more people here.
That's if I let you.
You're going to let me, girl.
You don't know that. It's my show here. Should I let them? It's up to you guys if I should let them or not. Well, they're going to want to hear it. Well, there's 9 people. What's the announcement? Come on.
Okay, fine. So, because Dave and I are going to be cleaning our house with a huge dumpster that will be arriving tomorrow, I'm going to be getting rid of a ton of shit. So, that means I'm actually going to be going through my tarot decks because I have a lot of backups of decks that I have actually never used. So, I will be posting on our group the decks that I'm actually going to be selling if anyone is interested in buying. Yes, some of them will probably be including the El Goliath, the oh crap, what's it called? The
Anyways, let's pick it up. Yeah.
Well, okay, a lot of cool decks. Let's just put it that way because I can't remember what the hell I have. But yeah, I will be posting up tomorrow the decks I'm going to be selling in case any of you guys are going to be interested. So make sure to what's it called? What's it called when you join a Facebook group? Make sure to join our Facebook group. There we go. To get dibs on buying a super cool tarot deck.
That's the Facebook group. But what about the folks that don't have Facebook?
Oh, well, message me on Instagram. Oh, Instagram. Put the banner for Instagram. If you guys are not on Facebook, then you can always message me down in on Instagram, Boneyard Gentleman. That's me.
Yeah.
But I think everyone here has Facebook, so.
I don't know if they all do. No, there's some folks that don't have Facebook.
Okay, majority.
Anyways.
Yes, Opal. I will be selling some tarot decks. Because I have a bunch of doubles that I just don't need.
Hi, Terry. How are you? Hi, hi, Arlene. Did I say hi, Arlene? Hi, Roman Biscotti. Love it.
Boop.
Who's Boop? Who's Boop?
Tangy is Roman Biscotti.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hi, Tangy Tange.
Hello, Boop.
We are so glad to see you again, Tangy. We were missing you.
That's right. It is booping that she's back, and so pretty cool. Wait, did I say hi to everybody before we dive in and get started? We're gonna do some readings, and to get to reading, you guys know how to do it. Make one of those things in the chat.
Oh, other way. Just kidding.
It's down here.
The arrow's pointing that way, though.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
It's that.
Yeah, point there.
It's that.
There we go.
Right there.
Yep. Anyways, bye, guys.
And, yeah, I'll add you to the list. Right, I gotta move this crystal ball. We'll put you on that side, baby. I'm set up a little different, and I don't like the way I'm set up, but I'm just gonna have to go with it. You know what I'm saying? So it is hump day, and now it is officially daylight savings time. Two things that make me happy. How's everybody's week been going? I've been having a great week. I started my new job. It's been fantastic. All right. First up, Roman. I love. I'm going to put in parentheses 10. All right. After that, oh my goodness, they're all scrolling. Terry, color one. And certificate, Opal Owl. Opal Owl, Lady Blind Wolf. Lady Blind. Oh, I made a G instead of like, oh my goodness, the way I'm writing. All right, do we have anybody else? We got Lady Blind Wolf. All right. Let's see, Roman Biscotti, Terry, Opal, Lady Blind Wolf. Did I miss anybody? All right. What I'll do is I'm going to make a little mark here. And also, put one of those in if you want to get on the list. Okay. So up first, Roman Biscotti. And yeah, Tange, I got a new job. It's really cool. Got a good little bump in pay. And so far, it's really cool. I'm having so much fun. It's awesome. Yeah. All right. So as we wait, Roman Biscotti, please post your question. I know sometimes the I've noticed that. So I use StreamYard, and here's the question, and it's a great application. It's all web based, and that's what I use for this whole production thingy here, because it interfaces with YouTube. And it even has the chat, everything right there. The one thing that bugs me a little bit is that the chat, while you have it and it's fully functional, it does lag a little bit more than the regular YouTube app. All right, so Roman Biscotti wants a general. All right. Let's see what we got. Shuffle up some cards here. So yeah, I am so psyched that. So two things got me psyched. One, that it's daylight savings time, and I love it when it stays lighter later. Say that one quick. Lighter later. And I'll tell you, the weather's actually been really nice here. And Lucian and I went walking around the neighborhood over the weekend, and Persephone's back because the flowers are starting to bloom. Right? So Persephone, that's when I kind of
Return of Our Lady Underground.
Exactly. That marks the return of Our Lady Underground for me. You know, Persephone returns. And one particular flower in particular is our state flower, which is the violet. That's the Rhode Island state flower. And it really is kind of one of the early bloomers. I mean, they're already popped up. You can see the little purple flowers. It's great. Our Lady Underground. All right, so Roman Biscotti's general. Got the cards here. All righty. Interesting, a lot of cups. Well, interesting. Okay. Let's put the cards up. All right, let's see what we see here. I'll put this down here. All right, so the first card, I don't know if I need my glasses. First card's Four of Cups. And what that Four of Cups means is, what I see here is when we cover, I can't even talk, but you keep moving my light. When we pine, when we really covet something, really want something, right? Kind of be careful that you don't, have it already. You know what I'm saying? Like what I see here, right? The boy here, he's sitting here and he's looking blank, kind of blankly at these cups here. But one is, kind of floating right above his head, almost as like an offering. It to me, or to me, it could even be like a thought bubble. It's like, when we want for something, right? It may be right before us, or a better option may be right before us, right? So kind of think about that, chew on that for a second, right? Then we have the Nine of Cups, right? And what do we see there? That's a success. That's the girl here is giving a toast, right? There's something to celebrate, right? And then our last card is the Empress, right? The Mother card. That's oops, got a little, I don't know what the hell that was. It represents, the to me, Mother Earth. It could represent, right, springtime, maternal things. So I think, so in to sum all of that up, right? You may be wanting for something, right? But it is right around the corner. It is right before you. Whatever that is, whatever you've been kind of working to achieve, it's gonna come into fruition. And then and that's what we see here. It's kind of like, oh, I want, and there's a celebration here, which on the other side of that celebration there's creation. That makes any sort of sense. Right. What do you think? Fun times. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. Which reading did I do?
10.
Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Just a general. Sorry. I was like, read the wrong thing. Anyways. Oh, hi, Butterfly. So Tan, does that make sense? Yes, it does. Thank you so much. Perfect. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. All right. That's me, the Empress. I made a huge gazebo flower tent nest in my room over my bed. I just need that green dress. Yes, baby. Absolutely. Right. And it's a great time of year. That's this card sums up that time of year. Let's bring this back up. Right. I'm thinking spring. Mother Nature is at work. That's what that card reminds me of. All righty. Anyways, that's Roman. Up next is Terry Killeran. Please post your question. And guys, if you want to get a reading, put one of those in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a little like, whoa, that's wrong. Wow, I'm like, whoa, what am I doing? Oh, wake up, Dave. Kind of like that. I just put in the chat. Yeah, baby. All right. Anyways, let's see. Okay, we've got Terry's says a work reading. Weird shit going on at work. What does this job hold for me in the future? Well, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. You know, sometimes, right? Sometimes that's what life does. I went through that recently. You know, you get comfortable in a job, and you don't like change. But sometimes it's a good thing. Like I'm finding that, you know. Well, let's see what the cards say. All right. You know, I love the size of these cards. I got to find more decks that connect with me that are the same size as the Wizard's Tarot. Such an awesome size. My clumsy shuffling handles these cards like a dream. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Ah, Trish, I'll add you to the list. All right, let's bring these into the blobbity spew here. Right up here, kinda. All right, yeah, I see a lot of unhappiness here. A lot of unhappiness. We've got the Queen of Swords. What I see here is contentment, but she's, you know, inside her head, to me, is looking back, right? Almost like you would look back to how a job used to be, look back to the good old days, or not even job. You know what I'm saying? See that looking back. And then we come to the Two of Swords, right? Trapped. That feeling of trapped, the needing of balance. And then the Three of Pentacles. What this card shows to me is growth, right? The way I view this card, right? We have two mentors in the back of the card, and we have this young boy who's kind of out in, you know, who's kind of out in front, kind of moving out into the world on his own. It's kind of telling me that maybe, you know, you really need to examine this unhappiness, this weird stuff that's coming down, because it may be, yeah, it may be time. It might be time for change, which I don't necessarily see change in this card, in this spread. It's not like, all right, come on, kitty. It's not like, you know, we see an ace or anything like that in there, but we see that currently feeling of trapped, that unhappiness. And I'm seeing this card here as kind of taking that leap and moving on to something. I don't know the entire situation, but it's really funny. I was kind of in a similar feeling. Last year wasn't a really good year for me at work, and it just kind of transpired, and I kind of do, but don't know why. It's they actually made some changes in the department that just were not the best. You okay? Oh, he was coughing. My poor kitty. But anyways, to end the ramble, I decided that it was really time to kind of put myself out there and start looking. And, I got an excellent opportunity, making, a fair bit more money, a better benefits, don't be afraid to kind of look out there, All right, I got 2 people to add to this list, right? Let's take a scroll up scrolly lane. Trish. And my pen stopped working. Come on. Trish. I love. Yeah, I'm going to say Trish, I love. Trish, I love. Okay. And we have Michelle Knoll Creations. CHELLE. Alrighty. And by the way, hi Trish and hi Michelle. Okay, yeah. And Opal is such a good I love my friend Opal. She's like, she knows when it's time. I don't even have to say, Opal, please post your question. Oh, she's got it in there just in time for me. I'll tell you, what a good egg. Love it. All right, a general reading for Opal. Let's shuffle this up and let's see where I get. Da, 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 da. I think the toughest thing about changing jobs is the people. Kind of say bye to friends and stuff like that, but you make new ones. Maybe like Lucian over here. Is he paying attention? He hates everybody.
I do not hate everyone.
He hates everybody. Oh, that's so funny. I think he hates everybody. He's gonna get mad at me. All right. Oh, the cards actually told me they wanted to be cut there. Isn't that something? All righty. Let's bring up the old card cam. Boom. Oh, but I usually put them down first, but that's all right. Oh, okay. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. I need a snack. The pen over here. And some of the crap that's on the table. Interesting. Got these cockamamie things in frame. That always helps. All righty. Let's put these on. I don't want them. No, none of that nonsense. Thing's trying to jump. All right, first card is the 9 of Wands, completion. Something's finished, right? Something's finished. I see that card when I look at it, right? I see like this person, I think that's a girl, who maybe was putting these poles up. Look, I'm doing, you guys can't see me. I'm doing like thingies like this, and you can't see. Like she kind of was working to put those wands up, and maybe push them into the ground. She's holding the last one, and it's like, I'm done. I've completed. And then the 10 of Wands right after it, right? And now we have you gather up and move on. Right? She not only finished putting them up. But whatever their purpose is, now it's time to gather them, that they're done. It's completed. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Pick up your wands and go home. And then we come to the judgment card. And sometimes when I get this card, if you notice, there is a bird in there, a phoenix. He's a phoenix. Let me pull this up. Right, there's a phoenix up in here. And sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes it jumps out at me and says spirit guide or spirit animal. Someone's trying to communicate with you, Opal. Meditate on that. It could be a spirit guide, could be a spirit animal, could be something like that. There's something he wants to tell you. And it's very important information because it's on the it's the judgment card, right? And what's judgment? To preside over something, to weigh an option. But the whole story revolves around something that you're going to be finishing. You're going to be finishing and moving on. Hope that makes a little bit of sense. A little bit of sense up in the air. Okay. Up next is Lady Blind Wolf. Let's put these cards over here. Let's make sure there's no one left to add to the list. All right, Michelle Knoll Creations. All right. And just don't forget to get added to the reading list. Let's kind of put one of those in the old chat there. And here, I'll put one up on the screen too. One of those. I never know what side it's on because, like, I'm looking at the video and this is my left. I guess I'm facing myself. That's why it's my left. It's the opposite, though. It really confuses me, and I'm very easily confused, But put one of those in the chat to get, to get on the old list. Lady Blind Wolf says, can I please just have a general? You absolutely can. It would be my pleasure. And today we have a couple of things joining us on my reading table. I don't like to hold that over my laptop. I'm going to drop it because I'm a klutz. This is a moonstone sphere. Okay. Okay, let me add Arlene to the list. And E. Spirit guides. Just make a note. Oh, there we have someone else to add. Sorry, Lady Blind Wolf. I'll get right to you. I'm gonna. N-O. Is that Noir Vision? Is that am I pronouncing that right? All right, Lady Blind Wolf. All right, let's shuffle the pooties, kiddly-yards. Mm-hmm. What you doing over there, noisy boy?
Dropping shit.
Dropping shit, huh? Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Interesting. Interessante. Let's bring up the card cam, shall we? There. Bam. Okay. All right. So first card we have is 5 of Swords. Right? And 5 is uncertainty. And what I see in this card is I see the boy here. He's gathering up swords. There's a little bit of recklessness there. He's holding them by the blade, right? As to get might get caught. And he's still picking them up. Or is he picking them up? He could be placing them down. Needless to say, caution is kind of, it's like, be careful how you do things because you might cut yourself kind of vibe going on here. Right? Then we have, but here's the thing. Whatever this experience is, it's going to be something that you're going to learn from. So you might kind of get a cut here, but it results in growth. Think about that for a sec. Because coming out on this, right, we even have the Knight of Cups, which represents change. And this is positive change, right? He's got a cup in the air. It could be like the element, the water element. Cups represent, emotion, spiritual, or love, relationships too. Cups can represent. I see that sometimes because this knight is kind of hot. He's for this deck, he's kind of one of the yummy ones. But there's going to be a bump in the road here. You're going to have to pick things up. But the growth that becomes of that, or the outcome or the result of that little bump in the road comes a lot of growth. Right? That makes any sort of sense. I think it do. I'm hungry. I just had chicken and mozzarella sticks, and I'm still hungry. Them beads. All right. And I saw some of the questions posted in there. So Trish, you did post a question in here. I believe you already did. Oh, did I miss it? Yeah, right here. Boom. So Trish, I love my Danes. That's cool. Doggies. Everyone loves doggies. It's going to get a general. All right. Oh, good. I did pronounce it right. Noir Vision. It's pretty cool. All right. Let's shuffle these babies. Da, 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 da. All right. Noir Vision has a question. I'll put it up on the screen. Let me put it up on the screen. How do you feel about reading your own cards from reading others, or vice versa? I'd rather read others. I used to find reading myself awkward. But I'll do it. I'll ask the cards a question and throw them down and see what I see. But I'll only do it more of like in a guiding sort of way, because I sometimes if you're really wishing for an outcome, for me, it's like, are you truly objective when you're reading for yourself, right? It might sway the way you interpret them. So, I mean, I do read for myself, but I'd rather read for others. All right. All right, we have our general for Trish. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's bring this up. What you doing, Dorsey Thor? My cat is just starving for attention right now. Come here, baby. All right, first card, Ace of Pentacles. Ace is like new beginnings. There's something, about to start in your life. Not a major change or, like the death card, not like a transformation, but there's something that's going to start. And then following that card, right, we have the Eight of Cups, which, 8 is, coming into balance achieved, right? You look at the card. He's got the cups stacked in a way which kind of looks impossible. Right, Kitty? But it's a balance. Whatever, this new beginning is things are going to come into balance. And following that card, right, we have the Alchemist, which is kind of, once you get into balance, it might be a little bit of work to stay there. You see the Alchemist, right? He's busy at work. He's carefully measuring, right? That could mean to keep things in balance, you need to carefully make some decisions, right? Balance in life is very important. And, hold on. Let's put the other camera back up. We got a kitty over here. You want to say hi, kitty? Look at this kitty. Isn't he gorgeous? He's my sweetheart. He just loves to be on my lap. So I hope that makes sense, Trish. He's such a love bug, huh? He is such a love bug. If you could hear him purring. Is it I can put him to the mic? Do you guys hear that? I don't know if it'll pick it up. But he's a little purr box. Oh. Okay, where's my pen? All right, Trish, I love. We just did that. All right. Michelle Knoll Creations. Did she? Just a general fit. Oops. Oh. Opal says, I heard a faint. Yeah, it was hard to pick it up, but he's purring pretty loud. He's a baby. He's my baby. Now he's over there bugging Lucian. He's just starving for attention. He's always loves to be on a lap. Mama says, I able to add? Yes, hold on. We can add Lady D. I was about ready to scroll back and see, and do the check, but yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh no, it's fine. I just haven't had a chance. Oh, I see your arrow right there. Yeah, I was gonna go and I do scroll back every so often and add some folks, but yep, absolutely, you have been added to the list. How long have we been on? 39 minutes. Oh yeah, we had time. I've got, let me see the list, make sure I haven't skipped anybody. I have Michelle Knoll Creation, which I'm about to do. We have Arlene Flowers, Noir Vision, and Lady D. Did I Did I miss anybody? All right. Okay. Da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. Let me do a nice general reading. Okay. Okay. All right, so what we have here. So we have the Five of Wands. It's the first card. And this is the card, I call this the card of cooperation. There's something you're trying to achieve that that you may not be able to do on your own, if that makes sense so far. Don't hesitate to lean on your friends if you need to for help, because there's something you need help with. Cooperation to achieve. If you get that could lead to, now we have the Ace of Wands. A lot of wands here. It's all of it wands. Right? Wands are spiritual, intellect, learning, So, you get the cooperation here, and, there's a new beginning. And I'm seeing the King of Wands, and how he popped out at me this time is I see almost mentoring. He's almost like creating magic. It's almost like a professor would be demonstrating. He's holding a wand, and if you look at the fire, it's swirling, and it's almost like he's swirling the embers. I don't know if you can see those embers up in the air with his hand. It's very magical, but it's very, he's got that stern face. He's really in concentration, but it's almost like a mentorship. So it tells me, one, to be on the lookout for that. There's going to be someone coming into your life that is, going to help you grow, going to help you begin a new adventure. Cooperate with whoever this may be, right? Because cooperation is needed. If that makes any sense. Makes other sense. Boing. Right, Michelle? All right. All right, so we've got Lady D. All right, so that's Michelle. Up next, we have Arlene Flower. Let me scroll back because she posted her question. Let me wait here. We'll just do this. Arlene Flower. Why won't my spirit guides talk to me? They never have. Well, I'm going to bust into a story when you talk about this. And I mean, it's hard to say that this is a recommendation because I really can't. I'm just going to say it. I took it, because I've never been able to connect with my spirit animals and my spirit guides either. A little different than my guardian angels. Those I know because I know who my guardian angels are. But my spirit guides, which is a whole different thing, I never was able to connect with them. And then I decided, inspired by two sources, actually. One, our friend and my Reiki master had embarked on this, and I also it was covered in my book. I was reading about it in the Grimoire for the Apprentice Wizard. In the Apprentice Wizard, the way we call it dream walking, and what it is, it's going on a spiritual journey. And what it basically is you could do it with mugwort, wormwood, anything that basically is going to get you euphoric. Pot, you could do it with that, especially sativas, the ones that give you the old head high. And that's what I did. I went on a spirit walk with the intent that I wanted to get into this state where I was in a meditative state. So you get kind of a little euphoric, and then you meditate on, a particular thing you want to discover. And mine was my spirit animal. And I'll tell you, it was very enlightening. So it may be something to consider. But let's see what the cards say. Oh, I gotta be careful. This microphone is not on a spring, so it probably sounds terrible when I'm shuffling. Okay. Wish this mic had a shock mount, but let's see what we got. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Let's bring this up. All right, boom. Well, let's put it up a little bit. Okay, first card is our High Priestess, right? And what does she represent? The magic, divination, higher knowledge, esotericness, right? Magic. I like to think, and I'm pretty sure. Actually, I believe, I believe that it does say in the book, right? If you look at her, what is she doing? She's got a tarot spread out here on the table, and that could be a card she's looking at, even though it looks bigger than the other cards, but nonetheless, she's doing a reading, if you would. So start there. That, getting divination, the seeking of this seeking is the start. Right now we look at the Six of Swords, and what does this card represent? Emerging from the fog. That's what's going on here, right? We've got a couple in a boat, and there's swords everywhere, because that's not random. This little hooded guy, right? He's kind of paddling away, but they're moving forward out of the fog. There is some clarity that's going to be coming. And then we have the Justice card. This is a card about balance, give or take, and there's an animal in this card, right? We've got an owl. Every time I see animals in cards, especially about, readings specifically about spirit guides, it's almost like a signal that they're reaching out to you. I just think that there's a little bit of focus needed, meditation. Consider doing a spirit journey, because I think that that the spirit guide is out there trying to speak to you. Just think you're kind of not connecting. So, start by, meditating on it, really deep meditating on it. Um, and consider, some sort of spirit journey. Um, I would start with meditation, but you've got to really open that third eye. Meditate with either in silence, out in nature, or with really soft meditative music on. Because I really do feel that they're trying to speak to you. Sometimes we have a hard time listening. Think about that a little bit. And I think a little bit of meditation, a little bit of try there. I think they're going to speak to you. I can't find my pen. How do I do it with my pen? It was over here in front of me. Maybe I should use my other eyes. All right. Thank you very much, my pendulum, who I named Luna, who tells me she's not a spirit guide, but universal energy, tells me that I don't have any guides. She said not everyone has them. Oh, I don't believe that. No. I think everybody has a spirit guide. It's just not everyone connects with them. Well, sometimes I've had it here when I've done readings. I knock on wood, these are going good. But sometimes I think our tools have a mind of their own. Especially these cards. This is like my soul deck. And I've done readings. I've done readings on here that I've even commented like, oh my God, this is just freaking bizarre. My cards misbehave sometimes. And it could be. Sometimes it's just not time to know, But I think when the time is right, I think they will speak to you. Okay. My pen. All right. Up next is Noir Vision. Let's see. Oh, she posted a question. Yep, I don't see it. All right. Noir Vision, you're up next. Please post your question. Dwank. Yummy. It's a bottle of blood. It's fruit punch. In general, very curious. Curious indeed. All right, we'll do a general. Wow, so quiet. I'm just shuffling. I don't know why I'm so. My brain. I just went into my brain. I was just thinking about a conversation I had at work today. I'm sorry. That was like so awkward. All right, let's see what's got here. Goody doody doo 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 doo. Hmm. All right. Excuse me. Put this up here. Doop doo doo. Page of Wands. Pages are usually bringer of news, right? I always look at especially this page, right? He's traveling. He's got his little pentacle there. I don't know why he's got the pentacle. Oh, it's because it's the Page of Pentacles. But he also has like one of those little satchels, that couriers carry. So that tells you, there's news coming. He's you're going to receive some news. And following that, right, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Allow things to take their course. What this news might take you off, might catch you off guard a little bit, but have faith. Allow things, just go with the flow during this time. Just kind of go with the flow. Things are going to be okay. Right, you're going to go down this path. There's going to be some uncertainty, but when you get to the end, if you allow things to take their course, just kind of go with it, it's going to lead to, again, more news at the end, the revelation. You'll find out why things transpire the way they are. It's not a bad thing, really. Sometimes things kind of bump us up a little bit, but you get to that point at the end and you're looking back, I'm like, and I can say that I talked a little bit, we talked earlier about hold on, let me bring my fat head back up here. We talked a little bit about job changes. Now, if you know anything about me, right, Lucian does work, but I'm the main breadwinner of the house. So, what? I said, Lucian does work, but I'm the main breadwinner of the house.
Sure are.
I provide the health coverage, so, and in my job, last year, there was a huge kind of disconnect, I think, communication wise with my boss and me. And I think, because it really was more around communication, and it just kind of got really bumpy during the year. The end of the year ended up coming together, but the thing is, when I was really unhappy at my job, or at the place, you start sending the resumes out and stuff like that. Well, what had happened is one particular company just kind of must have took their time going through resumes, and they called me out of the blue and they're like, "Hey, we want to talk to you a little bit more." And we had this huge conference call with like a bunch of people, and then a day later, I've got an offer letter, and it was, a lot more money, closer to the house, better benefits, and even the job itself is something that's, I find cool, but the thing is, moral of the story, as I ramble, is that I went through that really uncomfortable time, and I sat back and I just kind of, I didn't not put my effort in, because, when it comes to work, I always try to put 110% in. Like even today, when I was supposed to be getting ready for this live and making dinner, I had to take a lot, late call. But even at the current job, my new job, they're on the West Coast, and they try to schedule the calls during everyone's hours. But it's like, I get out at 4, and we had a 5 o'clock, but it was fine. I did it from home, and I just kind of dialed in. So I give 110%. But the thing is, I allowed things to take their course. Because I tend to stress over these things. I was like, feel the weight of the world on my shoulders and just getting all kinds of anxiety. And that's how, and believe me, that's how my 2018, my 2019 was. My 2018 was a pretty good year. My 2019, it was just rough. And it got my anxiety going. But the thing is, towards the end of the year, I was like, okay, I'm going to let things take their course. I'm just going to make sure I have a backup plan and just let things. And what happened is, even when I thought things were okay, this is what it was meant for, all right, things are going good away. No, then boom, out of the blue, the better offer comes in. So sometimes you got to kind of do that a little bit, just listen, put your ear to the wind. The pages are telling us that there's news, there's things out there to pay attention to, but kind of just let it flow. Things will turn out. And the thing is, don't hold yourself back either. That's what I mean by allow things to take their course. I could have gotten comfortable, in the job, and I could have, says, I'm going to stick it through another year. See how it goes. Even like the indications at the beginning of the year, things were going good. But, I kept listening, kept one ear open and just allowed things to take their course. And when that opportunity came up, I says, I'm going to that's my course. Allow things to take their course. So I think that's what the cards are saying here. Just kind of allow things to take their course. Anyways, I hope that makes some sense. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Just kind of, you might just kind of go a little bit with the flow and just kind of see how things go, Oh, hi. Wanted to pop in and say hi. Hey, Kate's Crossing. How are you? Hi, Kay. Hi, Kay. Good evening. Oh, Emmy, I didn't see you. Oh, Emmy, I didn't see you in there. Hi, Emmy. Emmy, am I saying that right? Okay, a little late. Better late than never. Better late than never. Hey, we got busy lives. All righty. So let me see. Let's do a list check. So that was Noir Vision. Up next, we have Lady D. So Lady D. I need to remember you guys' Instagram. I'd love to talk and have some clearing up from certain things. Absolutely. The Instagram. So this is my Instagram. I don't post a lot on there. I'm gonna, as spring comes, I'll be posting more, because I like, I'm gonna get my drone out. I love taking those aerial shots of the drone, videos, stuff like that. That you'll see that on the gram, and I do post some stuff. I love taking pictures. Again, I just love the spring, and I love, I'll go out with my DSLR and my Canon and take some pictures. So definitely the Instagram will pick up as spring hits. So definitely check that. And it is a good way to communicate too. So definitely check that out. Facebook group, another great way to communicate. Facebook group, Crossed Paths. Definitely check that out. And this is his Facebook group, right? I just give him the point. Give him the point.
What?
Giving him the point. Give him a chin. Give him a chin. No, that's the Boneyard Gentleman.
Oh yeah, that's me. Hey.
That's the Instagram. It's a great way to communicate. Okay, let's see what we got. Lady D wants a general. All right. Guys, before I start shuffling for Lady D's general, I'm gonna make another one of these in the chat. That there, if you want to get added to the list, it's not too late. Just put one of those next to your name. All right, one of those, one of them. All right, back to the comments and great. Thanks. Say hi to Lucian. Hope he's taking care of himself. Yeah, it is. He's actually gotten a lot better. He's gotten a lot better with this cold, Mr. Nosebag. If you're going to pay attention, why don't you pay attention? Turn your headphones off. Hey, Kate Crossan just was asking, saying, take care of yourself because we heard you coughing in the background. But he's getting much better. All right, let me see. I think Lady D, gotta find it. Set a general. Yes, general, please. All right, let's get this general on the road. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-dum-da-da-dum-dum. Da-da-da-da. So where are you all guys from? Is it getting springy where you are? It got I think it hit 70 or at least 68 degrees the other day. I'm like, oh, got the spring fever. I'm ready to put the skis. I only skied once this winter. I was glad I got out there to ski. It was I lost my train of thought. Oh, I wanted to test my knee out because I had that injury last year. And it went well, but I mean, the weather, it's just been a very mild winter. And, I think at this point, right, we're almost mid-March. That's what they say, the Ides of March, right? March, in like a lion, out like a lamb. Well, March was in like a lamb, out like, I don't know, a lammier lamb. But then again, I watch April will turn around and kick us in the ass. I know up here in Rhode Island, Providence, we've had those April snowstorms. We had a blizzard once in April. I don't want to think of that. All right, let's see what we've got. Interesting. All right, first card is the Alchemist. Carefully calculating things. Oh, sorry. I got I was just looking at the I got an alert on my phone. So, what does the Alchemist do? It's carefully measuring things. Being calculating. There's some things you need to really consider to calculate to, maybe even reconsider. Next card is the Three of Swords. It's the Broken Heart card. But now, right, we have the Queen of Wands. And what I see here, I love this queen. This was kind of one of my favorite queens because she's looking to the right. She's looking forward, looking ahead, and she's strong, right? She's a queen. She's kind of like maybe like a warrior queen. I can't even talk. Like a warrior queen. So there's going to be something, I have to say, that's kind of, a break in the heart, and what we're trying to say here in these cards is don't really worry about that. Take care of we got earthquake here. Take care of the things you need to take care of, calculating, planning, stuff like that. Take care of yourself. Because in the end, with strength, you come out stronger. This Queen of Wands is one tough cookie. And that's the outcome I'm seeing here. It's like that tale of, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Absolutely. Right. And it's tied somewhere to a decision. That's the thing that's standing out here. And I've got some ideas in my head, but I never like to lead the person being read. But like, there's a decision, there's some calculating that needs to happen. You're going to go, and that's going to lead to this here. But the end result is what you want to focus on, and that's a much stronger you. That makes any sense at all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. All right. All right. Spot on. Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty, sometimes the cards get to talking, All right. I'm going to take a quick look back through the comments. I didn't see any more arrows, so I guess we're done reading. Yeah, well, it's been an hour and 12. Yep. So we'll wrap the list up there. We do this every Wednesday, so don't come back and no, I didn't say don't come back. So come back and check us out. If you want to get a reading next week, we'll be here. So let's see. I want to take a quick look through the comments. So we're talking about the weather. Still winter in Winnipeg, Canada. Yeah, that's up there, huh? Yeah, that's still winter. I even think northern New England is still kind of up there. Alexa, what's the temperature in Burlington, Vermont?
Right now, in Burlington, Vermont, it's 31 degrees.
Yeah.
Tonight, expect a low of 25 degrees.
Oof. Thank you.
Anytime.
Yeah, so like you're looking at 30 degrees in it, but over here on my Apple Watch, it's 45. So it's been much milder here. But up north, yeah, they're still feeling those winter effects. Ontario, Canada, where I am, the snow is finally melting. Yeah, well, a little rain that gets the snow away. We didn't get any snow, very little. Very springy here in Bloomington, Indiana. Awesome. Our Lady Underground's pushing up some flowers. I guess crossing is it morning for you? Oh, lunchtime, way down south. Oh, after lunch now, way down south. After lunch. Oh, so you're like, some weird noise outside. So you're kind of like Southern Hemisphere, huh? Right? Is that what that means? Yeah, I think so. Interesting. Oh yeah, other side of the globe. Okay, yeah, I get it. Wow, that's fascinating. Where are you from? Like what country? Oh, here we go. I should read. It says, "Are you in Australia?" Australia's so gorgeous. New Zealand's also gorgeous. Never been there. There are two places are on my list. Oh yeah, she's in New Zealand. Oh, beautiful. Okay, quick more little look through the comments. I guess that's it. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't think of a city. No, and she'll do she'll do everywhere around the world. Alexa, what's the temperature in Toronto?
Right now, in Toronto, Canada, it's 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 32 degrees.
Thank you. Well, Toronto is doing better. Toronto is doing better than Burlington, Vermont. They got a few degrees on you. Uh, uh, I love Alexa. Oh, she didn't hear that. Thank God. But every time I say that, she wants to do stuff. All right, guys. So that's a wrap. Another fun. Oh, my camera got all kinds of blurry. What are you doing, you stupid thing? There we go. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, that's a wrap. So housekeeping. Lucian.
Yes, Mama.
Yes, Mama. Do you have something coming up tomorrow?
I do. I'm gonna be here.
Get over
Yes,
here.
Mama. Hi, folks.
Ow, you don't squish me.
So tomorrow I'm going to be doing Santeria 101 part 2. And I am going to be covering a few of the major, most important Orisha.
Nice. Yep. And then Friday?
Friday we're going to be doing popcorn party.
Popcorn party.
Popcorn.
It'll be popping.
Very popping.
It'll be popping.
Popping.
It'll be Mary Poppins.
No.
Hey, the new Mary Poppins was a pretty good movie. Remember we watched that when we had the flu? We were dying here, both of us with the flu.
Oh, thank you, Hecate Crossing.
Oh, yeah.
Hecate's
Crossing.
Sorry. Yes, she loves my shirt.
It's pretty
so cute.
It's pretty.
Oh,
nice. Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, that's what's going to be happening.
Cool. The weekend. I may not do Saturday.
Oh, because we're
this
going to be
weekend.
cleaning.
Yeah, we're doing our spring cleaning, so we rented a big old dumpster to throw lots of crap out, which is probably 2/3 of it's going to be full of Savers hauls.
Ugh.
But this one here, go right into the dumpster. So if you're local and you want some Savers junk, you seek us out. Let us know. Pull up in a truck. We'll throw it right in the back.
Dog, are you loco for the cocoa?
What? You're crazy. I'm loco for you.
I know. I'm Coco. So
Yeah, I
you're
guess
loco for Coco.
You're a little dark complexion. Yeah.
Oh, it's in this light. In this light, I look pale as fuck.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty bright light. You know what I'm saying?
I'm absolutely glowing, y'all.
Hi, Gypsy Lee. How are you? Mwah.
Hi, Kendra.
Hi, Kendra. How are you? All right. So, and hi, Laurie. Laurie says hi, all Lucian. Hi, all.
Hi, Laurie.
Lucian.
Hi, Narwhal.
Yeah, but they all come late.
Oh,
Because I'm saying bye-bye.
It's okay.
Yeah, but I love you all. All right.
Oh, jeez.
I'm getting
me out the way.
I'm getting scadoodleosis over here with you leaning on me. All right, guys. Thanks again. I love you all.
Bye, everybody.
And
where's the camera?
Kevin's
Bye,
up there.
everybody.
Yeah, just cover my face.
Sorry.
All right, guys. Love you all. You guys have a great rest of your week. And if we don't catch up with any of the future lives this weekend, have a great weekend. Take
I'll see y'all tomorrow
care of yourself.
Santeria 101.
That's right. Santeria 101 is tomorrow. So definitely. Hold on. I saw something here. Wait a minute. Hecate Greek artists normally Hecate modern aspect. Yeah. Yeah, I follow. Do you follow the Greek stuff? Oh my God, that's going to start a whole new conversation. We better not go there because we'll be here all night. But I follow Greco-Roman uh, pantheon. Love it. I love my Greco-Romans. I love my Artemis. I love my Apollo, and my Zeus,
And Persephone.
and my Persephone. I love the whole Persephone story.
It's don't work with Hecate.
Yeah, I haven't. She hasn't called to me.
Interessante.
It's not to say that she won't, but I do. I feel a lot of Persephone right now. And on that note, I do have to light a little. I do have to do my Persephone offering and light some incense and some sage. So I'm going to go do that now. You guys have a great rest of your week and the rest of your night. Love you guys. Bye.